So I am finally back home in the UK after spending 6 weeks in Nigeria for my traditional wedding to Sam last month. I've been back for a little bit of time now. I've had time to digest exactly what happened and also to reflect on what was one of the most amazing weeks of my life. Um, it was phenomenal. It was a lot of fun. It was loud. It was noisy, which is a synonym, but yet somehow captures two different sentiments. It was lovely. It was exciting. It was chaotic. But as I look back now, all I can think is, goodness, I am so, so happy that I did that. I'm so, so happy that I was able to convince Sam to come, although it didn't really take much convincing. But more importantly, that he was able to convince some of his family to actually, get the malarial tablets, buy a ticket, sort their visas, and fly all the way to sub-Saharan Africa for the first time. I'm also elated and on cloud nine that I was able to have some of the closest friends in the world who probably never even thought they'd make it to Africa, yet alone Nigeria, let alone the village. I had so many moments when I was just pinching myself, like, is this actually happening? And then, of course, the wedding day itself. And, as someone who was raised in the US, who's attended lots of Nigerian weddings, Yoruba weddings seem somehow foreign, right? That you don't really know what's going on. People are saying things. What are they saying? People are doing things. What are they doing? Why is she on her knees? Why is he on the floor? Like, what is going on? And so I'm really happy that I decided to go back a couple weeks early and actually dive pretty deep into what a Yoruba wedding is and what it means to be married in Yoruba land. And to anyone out there who's Nigerian, who's in a relationship with a non-Nigerian or non-Yoruba person, particularly, if you're getting to the point where you want to make that commitment, I say 110% have a trad. They're so amazing and they're so beautiful, and the symbolism behind it is brilliant. And if I do have any Nigerian friends who are thinking about it, I spent a lot of time researching, so I have this little packet that I've put together. So let me know if you want a copy of it, because when you actually dive deep to what's going on, you realize how, number one, how similar it is to any other wedding out there. This time last year, I was actually in India and I went to an Indian wedding, and it was, our songs are different, our clothes are different, but it's pretty freakishly similar what we actually do when we get married. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I think my biggest takeaway, though, and my biggest piece of advice from anyone who is getting married the Yoruba way is to be patient. And people say that all the time, but nah, like, really, be patient, as in make no plans. You keep your weeks open, and also listen to your parents. There's so many things and you're not even aware of it, that it doesn't make sense to have the attitude of, oh, it's my wedding, it's my day, like you might have if you're trying to have a white wedding. No, it's not your day. It's not your wedding. It's your parents and your spouse's parents and the villages and the wives of the villages and the elders in the villages and the obas in the villages. It has nothing to do with you. You might be the reason that they got the water printed, but yeah, I think you have to kind of let go of that Western outlook of, our wedding, my wedding. Nah, if you want to do that, go have a civil ceremony in your white dress and your tuxedo. If you're going to do the trad, if you're going to rock that ashoke and the agbada, you have to kind of just let go and assimilate into the chaos that's around you. It's such an amazing experience, and I think I'm rambling at this point. I've been talking for too long, but I really just wanted to put my thoughts out there that I'm so grateful and so thankful to all of my friends and my new family that made that journey. It means the world to me that you were there. And to all of my Nigerian friends, all my Yoruba brothers and sisters who maybe have a foot or a toe in the motherland, embrace it and cultivate that and actively engage with our cultural heritage, because it's beautiful and phenomenal and a lot of fun.